The kids are going to start off the lesson with a very quick and easy instant activity. I'm going to have some music playing in the background when they walk in, and what they're going to do is they're going to go to their assigned carpet squares and then practice touching their toes at the partner, which we will have gone over in the class before. After the first 2 or 3 minutes of the class, I will stop the music and the kids will know that that is time for them to put a bubble in their mouths and it's time for the instruction for the day. I'll then go over the activity with them and I will begin to teach them the first yoga pose. After I teach them the yoga pose, we do it a couple times as a class, I will break them off into their assigned partners that we will also have already assigned at the beginning of the school year so they can practice these poses in partners. Alrighty guys, so this first move we're going to do is very, very simple. All we're going to do is you're going to get on your knees like this and then put your hands directly under your shoulders. And then make sure your knees are in line with your hands. And we're going to do this is called the cat and dog pose. What you're going to do is you're going to look down and you're going to arch your back up and look at your knees. This is the cat pose. And then you're going to put your back down and look up. This is the cow pose. And this is going to stretch out your back. After you've done this a couple times, break into your partners and do this together. Now that we're back as a class, I'm going to teach you the second pose. This one is called downward facing dog. Let's get started. So this one, you're going to get on your hands and knees just like you did for the cat and cow pose. But now what you're going to do is get on your toes and you're just going to lift your hips up into the air and make almost a triangle with your body. Make sure your legs are straight, just like it was when we were touching our toes in the previous lesson. After you've done this a couple times, get with the partner and do it together. Today we learned the cat and cow pose as well as the downward facing dog pose. This is to help us practice our flexibility, and I want you to go home today and tell your parents the names of the different poses we learned. The main cues I'm going to be stressing in this lesson are making sure that your shoulders and your legs are parallel in both the positions, as well as that your knees are not bent during that downward facing dog position. And the biggest challenge is just going to be how long can you hold these poses, and how correctly can you hold these poses. Whenever they break off into partners, I'm going to make sure to walk around through them to assess their progress and to correct any mistakes they might be making.